Hello, my name is Beatrix. I'm one of the complementary therapists at St Michael's Hospice. This is one in a series of short videos that I'm doing every Friday during the lockdown period. The idea behind the videos is to give you space to stop, relax and let go. Now this morning I found it very difficult to wake up and very hard to get out of bed. I was all sluggish and slow. So this week's video is going to be about waking up. So I'm going to give you some techniques to use to wake yourself up, working on the head and face. So first of all, you want to get comfortable. You can do this sitting up in bed or when you come downstairs, sitting in a chair, as long as you're comfy. And then we're going to start by just gently rubbing our hands together. So rubbing our hands together to try and generate some heat. Once our hands feel nice and warm, we can just place them over our eyes. And just feeling the warmth of our hands soaking into our eye sockets and just turning our gaze inwards, taking a couple of breaths and just noticing, how do we feel? How do you feel right now? How's your body? How's your mood? And then just gently release. So we repeat the process, rubbing our hands together, generating some heat, and then placing our hands over our eye sockets. Taking a few breaths in and just welcoming the heat into our eye sockets, into our forehead, and just allowing the eyes and the forehead to relax and soften as we take a couple of breaths. And then release. And third and final time, we rub our hands together, generating some heat. And we place our palms over our eyes. And as we breathe in and breathe out a couple of times, we just allow our bodies to soften and relax. And then gently releasing our hands. So now we're going to work the eye sockets. So using my fingertips, I'm just going to gently tap round my eye socket. So around the top and then round the bottom. So starting at the bridge of the nose, working around the top and then round the bottom. 3 times in all. And then I'm just going to gently stroke round my eyes. And when I stop, I can still feel the sensations where my fingertips were tapping. So now we're going to stretch our eye muscles, the muscles that move our eyeballs around. So we're going to start by looking up to the top left-hand side, trying to keep our head central and just having the movement coming from the eyes, and hold it for a few seconds. And the idea is we're not focusing, we're trying to stretch the eye. And then bring it back to centre. And then I'm going to go down to the bottom left. So looking with my eyes, keeping my head straight, looking down to the bottom left, holding it for a few seconds, really stretching the eyes, but not trying to focus. And then I'm going to go to the top right, so looking up. Holding it for a few seconds and then coming back to centre. And now I'm going to go to the bottom right. So again, not focusing, just seeing how far I can move the eyeballs, holding it for a few seconds so that I can really feel the stretch. And then back to centre. And now I'm going to look in a circle. So I'm going to do 3 circles one way and 3 the other. So it's looking round once, twice, 3 times and back to centre, and then the other way. So once, twice, 3 times. And I can really feel that that's worked my eyeballs. So then I'm going to, with my fingertips, shut my eyes and just gently stroke across my eyelids a couple of times just to wake the eyes up. And then we move down to the mouth. So we're going to do an exercise to stretch the tongue and wake the mouth up in general. It's a very strange exercise. So we're going to get our tongue and we're going to wrap our tongue around the outside of our teeth in a circle between our teeth and our lips with our mouth shut. And we will do this 3 times. So ready? And then we do it the other way. And back to centre. And then we do the same thing, but on the inside of our teeth. So we're going round in a circle 3 times. And then the other way. Now you should have generated quite a lot of saliva. So we're going to do 3 swallows to swallow the saliva. 1, 2, 3. So now we've woken up the inside of our mouth. We're going to now stimulate our jaw. So again, we're going to do the gentle tapping. We're going to start under the ears, and then we're just going to tap along the jaw, round the mouth, and back out to the ears. And we'll do that 3 times. So along the jaw, round the mouth, and back out to the ears. And 3rd time lucky, along the jaw, around the mouth, and back out to the ears. So now my whole mouth and my jaw feel quite zingy, okay? And now we're going to work on the ears. So I just turn my head, I'm going to do 1 ear at a time. Using my thumb and index finger, I'm just going to massage around the outside of the ear and down the earlobe, and then on the inside part of the ear and down to the earlobe. And you can do this a few times. There are loads of acupressure points or acupuncture points all around the ear. So when you massage the ear, you are stimulating the whole body. And I'm going to do the same on the other side. So starting at the top and just working around down to the earlobe, and then the inside down to the earlobe. And I can do that again. And you may notice my ears have turned red because the blood is rushing to them. And if I turn my attention inwards to my ears, I can really feel the stimulation that that massage has done. So now I'm going to work onto the head. I'm going to take my hairband off. There's a reason I have my hair down today, and that's so that I can massage my scalp. So using my fingertips, I'm going to shampoo from the front of my head to the back. Starting at the front and all different parts of the head. And when I get to the back, where the skull meets the neck, I'm going to have a real good shampoo. So I can do this many times. This really wakes up the scalp, the brain. Just really shampooing my hair, stimulating the circulation to the area. And you could do this loads and loads and loads. And then we can tap, so the same as we tapped our jaw with our fingertips, we can just tap our head, from the front to the back. Whew, and you can do that again as many times as you want. And then to finish off, I'm just going to get my hands and just sweep from my face down to the back, just to calm it all down. There we go. So we just shut our eyes a moment and just reflect on our heads. How does our scalp feel? Our eyebrows, our eyes, our mouth, jaw, our fingertips. What are your energy levels like? And what's your mood like? Have these exercises made a difference to how you were? And then you can gently open your eyes, and that's the end of this video. I will be posting another video next week. I look forward